Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the psychic astrologer. My website is readings.leonardtmunson.net. Mercury retrograde is back. The transit of the first moving planets happens about 3 or 4 times each year and is always dreaded for its supposed impact on transportation and communication. This retrograde occurs between the lunar eclipse on March the 25th and the total solar eclipse on April the 8th. What are the dates of Mercury retrograde? The first Mercury retrograde of 2024 spans from April the 1st to the 25th. The effects of the retrograde period has already started. Mercury enters its pre-retrograde shadow on March the 18th. Mercury will be in its post-retrograde shadow, known as the retrograde shade, until May the 13th. What is Mercury retrograde? Mercury retrograde is an optical illusion that occurs when the planet Mercury appears to move backwards in the night sky. In reality, the Earth briefly overtakes Mercury in its orbit, creating a visual effect. Even if Mercury is not really moving backwards, astrologers think the period has effect on earthly life. Astrologically speaking, retrograde, which occurs in other planets too, are thought to interfere with the realms that the planet governs. Since Mercury rules communication, information, travel, the retrograde period is said to affect these areas. During Mercury retrogrades, we may feel pressure to make quick choices or act impulsively. Take a moment to reflect before acting. Be mindful of communications. If possible, take a breath before engaging in argument to avoid saying hurtful words that may have lasting impact. In short, it is okay to take your time. Here is how the retrograde will affect each sun sign. Aries. You might discover a desire to reconnect with people you have lost touch with in the recent months or years, approaching them kindly to establish a new relationship. You may find that it is wise to test the waters before being too forceful in your communication to ensure you are both on the same foot. Taurus, focus on your happiness in private. Take a break from the limelight and social scenes to recharge your energy can be beneficial. And when your birthday season arrives, you will be ready to celebrate with enthusiasm. In the meantime, use the next several weeks to meditate and focus your energy. Gemini, if you are feeling disconnected from your professional aspiration at the moment, it might be time to recess them. You don't have to decide what you want now. Simply take time for dreaming. Don't be afraid to think big and have the hope pursue what truly makes you happy. Cancer. You are feeling uncertain about your career goals right now. Remember, success takes time and patience. Don't get discouraged on the present. Keep your eye on your intentions. Good and exciting news is coming, but there will be a delay. Leo, give yourself time to find your next obsession. Read books, watch movies, interject some newness into your life. you will find yourself filled with ideas that can propel you forward. Virgo, imposter syndrome can make you hesitant to express yourself. Don't let it hold you back. It is all right to feel uncertain sometimes, but always strive to let your light shine bright. Libra, now is not the best time to sign a new contract or start a new endeavor if you can avoid it. Try to wait until after the retrograde if an opportunity comes your way. During this period, things may be unpredictable and unforeseen issues may arise, causing your interest to wane. As a result, you may reconsider whether this opportunity is the best fit for you. Scorpio, if you are feeling exhausted and overwhelmed, it may be helpful to take a step back and prioritize your health and wellness. Now is a good opportunity to decompress and manage any long-term issues that are causing your stress, as they can often be addressed with proper care and focus on yourself. Instead of always helping others, take this time to focus on yourself to heal. Sagittarius, it is natural to feel like your old ideas are resurfacing and that you want to use them to create something new. It is time to dust them off. Get to work and see how you can reimagine them for the future. You might be pleasantly surprised by the results and what you can accomplish. Don't give up on the past. Your ideas are resurfacing now. Capricorn, when planning for home repairs or renovations, it is important to stick to your decisions and plans to avoid mishaps along the way. You should not totally deviate from your originally intended direction. Aquarius, it is okay if you feel overwhelmed by the number of tasks you have to complete in a day. Remember, there's no need to rush the process just because you don't have a deadline or are not getting paid for it. You can always finish your projects or errands the next day, so don't push yourself to the limits and take a break if needed. Pisces, managing your finances during uncertain times, such as now, can be challenging. But creating a budget or evaluating your monthly expenses can help prevent overspending. This way, you will have enough money set aside for unexpected expenses or emergencies that may arise. So when a planet's retrograde is moving backwards, it says revisit, re-examine, review, rechange, redirect. And once you make these connections and reviews, and then you're going to make your corrections. So when it goes direct, you can apply these corrections to the things that you had to revisit to correct. Also, when Mercury retrograde is involved communication, number one, transportation, traveling, particularly short distance traveling. It also deals with your mind, thinking, using your intelligence. And people, family members, friends, and ex-lovers will resurface back into your life when a planet is retrograde, particularly Mercury. Remember, it has a pre-shadow period, which started March the 18th, and it has a post-shadow period, will start on the